Okay, let's file our flight plan. Let's go to sim brief. Generate. And then I have my flight. Let's take our vPilot client. And we are type IF4 if I remember correctly. I don't remember the equipment suffix, of course, it's been a while. We are going from Ebos to Ostends to Manchester. Our en route alternate is Luton. Well, let's switch that to Gatwick. This is not known. Our flight altitude should be not gonna take the 28,000 feet. We'll take 21,000 feet. Voice, send and receive. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it into vPilot. And then I shall file it. It has been correctly filed. And now let's get going. So we have battery on, emergency exit lights on. Let's get some ground power. Let's pull up the flight plan. Ebos Sasky 5S departure. So the SID Sasky 5 Mike, pin that. EGCC 05 right via Leicester 1 Mike. Leicester 1 Mike. Approach also 05 right. Runway 05 right here. VOR and ILS. Let's get those both. Our main alternate is Gatwick. Gatwick, runway 09 left via Lesto to Zulu. Now let's just go to pinned. Alright. We have the ground power on. Hydraulic pumps 1 and 2 go on. And let's get the IRS in a line. Alright. FMC position in it. Ebos, we are at ramp 8. Uh-oh. That is concerning. Okay. Let's make sure we are on 122.8. And VHF1. Let's get a little bit of panel lighting. How much? There we go. GPS position, let's plug that in so we can align. I shall need my position lights to steady. And let's get some signs. That is fine for now, let's get the route in. Ebos departure runway 08 to EGCC. And let's request our flight plan from the company. Let's just... Our departure from Ebos will be on runway 08 via the Sasky 5 Sierra departure. And our arrival to Manchester will be on the Lesta 1 Mike via ILS 05 right. Lesta 1 Mike. That would be a problem. We will just advise ATC when we get there. For now that looks good. Let's get our first, actually before we do our performance, let's get our fuel. No. Let's see our fuel. We need about 7.1 tons. That means I would like to take about 8 tons. But actually we have 11.4, so we shall be fine. What will be our back situation? I need a load sheet. Pax 132. Alright, I'm gonna release the fuel truck since we have enough fuel. R0 fuel weight, that should be in the information. R0 fuel weight is 62.7 tons. And our center of gravity is 24.9. Our planned fuel is 7.1 tons. Like a reserve, like a ton. Our cost index today will be 26. And our flight altitude will be 21,000 feet. We will do the 24k T-rate on takeoff with flaps 5. Confirm our V speeds, V1129, via rotate 130, V2140. Center of gravity is 24.9. And our takeoff time will be 4.84 units. Yes, keep the default. Alright, let's set that trim. That's about there. Let's just check through our... that is good. 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 That's in, legs are okay. Alright, let's do some panel scans. Cards closed here. I don't need that panel lights at the moment. Window heat is coming on, probe heat's on auto. Voice recorder is on auto, trim is... the trim air is on, that is good. Circ fans on auto. Isolation valve to auto and APU bleeders coming on. Set the cruising altitude to 21,500, that's an auto. And let's wait until we can get the APU on the bus. Well, we do that, let's scroll down to 2.8 on the first box, which is good. That's all fine. Yep, that's good. That is working fine. That also works, very good. And let's put the TCAS in test. Now we will look for all this information that is showing.
TCAS test pass.
Good. Stab trim cutters guard closed. That is fine, that should be just electrical and yep. That is correct. Let's get this on the bus. Now we can go ahead and dispatch away the ground power. We can release the stairs. The doors are closed. I'm going to enter the cruise wind. Our average cruise wind. Let's just scroll down there. I will check this on our actual services. Let's take a look. Detailed info. RMP 4908 increased LNF VNF category A 302 feet, category B 312 feet, yep, due to obstacle. Airfield signage on Manchester on taxiway Golf Hotel and Juliet between Juliet 3 and Juliet 4 not illuminated. Airfield signage on taxiway Golf Hotel Juliet between Juliet 3 and Juliet 4 not illuminated. Unmanned captive balloon wind at 0.5 nautical miles. Runway 05 left run /23 right closed due to work in progress. And RMP created obstacle. Taxiway Charlie 1 and Yankee aircraft type code Foxtrot, taxi allowed with inboard engines only. Yeah. All right. Now let's run the pre-flight parking brake. We currently have the chocks, so let's change that. No, FS actions, ground services, wheel chocks removed. There we go, we're on the parking brake. So, pre-flight checklist, parking brake, set, battery guard closed, standby power guard closed, fuel pumps as required, APU generator is started. APU generator is on the bus. Position lights are steady. Logo lights not required. Cabin lights is normal. Emergency exit lights are guard closed. Passenger signs are on. Backs are auto. IRS mode selectors are nav. And the FMC is set. That is the pre-flight checklist to the line. I will now get some weather. Yes, 111350 Zulu, wind 050 at 09 knots, visibility above 10 kilometers, broken clouds at 1,300 feet. At 13,000 feet. Temperature 04, 2.01, QNH 1035. Okay, this was 1035, correct. And no significant changes, that is good. Let's get our, what's an auto thrust on. Alright, V2 is 140, I will set 140 plus 15, which will be 155. Let's have a look at our charts of departure. Alright. The Sasuke 5 Sierra for runway 08. Straight ahead to Ono, NDB, turn left intercept, heading 315, bearing Ono from MDB to Sasuke. There you'd have it. And I do not appear to have... yep. We cannot turn below 1,700. Okay, good. As thus we have these lights working. Yep, all that's working, that's fine. That's set us to TA only. Let's actually get our airport chart here. No, I went a bit too far there. Me departing from 08, so runway 08. As course 076 and having 076, so I will set 076 on the MCP. And I will also set it on the course for now. There we go. So, pre-flight checklist below the line. Transponder is set to TA. IS speeds is 155, which is V2 plus 15. That is correct. Heading takeoff runway set heading 076. Initial altitudes. Due to our SIDS, we do not have an initial altitude. We just climb. The only restriction is do not turn below 1,700 feet. Yaw damper is on. Window heat is on. Flight altitude is set. Alternate airport briefing. Airport. Yep. Since we got a little bit distracted there, let's just redo the pre-flight checklist below the line, please. Transponder set. IS max speed 155 knots, V2 plus 15. Correct. Heading takeoff runway heading 076. Set initial altitude is none, since we are not instructed by ATC at this time, so just do not turn below 1,700 feet. Yaw damper is on. Window heat is on. Flight altitude is set 21,000 feet. We have the flight directors on. LNAV, we can set that. VNAV, we can also set that. Minimum ref, I will set that at 1,700 feet. This might take a bit. There we go, 1,700 feet. Set altimeter's reference in hectopascals 1035, 1035 and 1035 cross-checked. Auto brakes in RTO. Com radios are set and doors are closed. That is the pre-flight checklist bullet line completed. Bum, 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 bum. Let's double check that there is no ATC in our area. That is correct. So what we will do is we will just announce our push and start. I'll just connect our ground power and I'll connect the pushback truck. Alright. Ostends traffic speedbird 235 at ramp 8 pushing back. Alright, so we will start the pushback. Before... let's wait for him.
We've been cleared for pushback and start straight back.
Roger that. Ready for push straight back. Brakes off.
That's just...
Brakes released.
Alright, before start checklist, auto throttle, armed, fuel pumps as required, electro-hydraulic pumps on, anti-collision lights is on, parking brake is on set, ground equipment is clear, then engine area is cleared before start checklist completed. Startup checklist, secondary display unit, engine, backs off. Engine 1 start switch ground. And now we monitor for N2. There's 20% fuel on. Fuel flow, and we have, there we go, we have ignition and we have oil pressure. And let's go 1, 2 and 5.
Pushback complete. Parking brake set.
It'll just be a bit of a turn, but it'll be
Brake
fine.
set.
Brake set, there we go. Engine 1 has started, now starting engine 2, look for N2.
Steering pin is pulled. Watch for the salute and release from guidance on your right. Have a good flight.
That's 20%, fuel on. Ignition. And we have oil pressure building. That's just another traffic announcement, let's see. Alrighty. Let's get these on the bus. Close the APU bleed and off with that. I'll just quickly run our departure performance. Takeoff flaps 5 rating, takeoff 1 T rate, anti-ice off, backs are on. And import the weather and calculate. So V1 is 137. VR is 138. And V2 is 143. Which will change our Mach to 158, our speed set. Alright, so just good. Let's go back to our EFB and to our charts. And let's turn on the taxi lights and run the before taxi checklist, please. Before taxi checklist, generators 1 and 2 on, probe heat is auto, wing anti-ice not required, engine anti-ice not required. Backs are on auto, isolation valve is on auto, APU bleed is off. APU is off, engine start switches to continuous, flaps are flaps 5 green and green. Elevator trim is 4.92 units set. In flight controls we will check during the taxi. Recall checks is clear. And the lower DU is going off. And then we got taxi lights on and before taxi checklist completed. Now I will look at our ground chart. So we will taxi to holding point Echo 2. Ostends traffic speedbird 235 on the apron, taxiing to on apron 2, taxiing to holding point Echo 2, speedbird 235, Ostends traffic. Alright, parking brakes come off, and we add a little bit of thrust. While we're doing that, let's check down, up, left, right. And that is our flight controls free and correct. Alright, the taxi checklist itself is taxi to assigned runway, maximum speed of 20 knots, brakes, gyro, turn coordinator check during taxi. We have just checked that. And that's the taxi checklist completed. We will taxi now to holding point Echo 2, then advise well, how we will be taxiing to runway 08. He'll kinda get sucked in the engine, but it's his fault. Alright, let's just slow down for this turn a bit. Let's do that at idle thrust because we shall be holding at Echo 2. And we have Echo 2 here, so the parking brakes are coming on. Now we will check this chart. Right onto kilo 6, then kilo 7, kilo 8, holding point Foxtrot. Ostends traffic speedbird 235 at Echo 2 will be taxiing to runway 08, right onto kilo 6, then straight onto kilo 7, straight onto kilo 8 to holding point Foxtrot for runway 08, speedbird 235, Ostends traffic. Clear left and clear right. Alright, for our takeoff briefing, we will be following the SIDS on Sasuke 5 Sierra. If I got that right, I should have got that right. I will fly manually until we have reached the fuel and the beef of the SID, and then I will switch to Command A. Below 80 knots we stop for anything, above 80 knots we only stop for engine fire damage or severe or separation. And above V1 we take off no matter what, and then we figure out what's going on while we're in flight. And a reminder, as the Boeing 738, auto brake RTO will only be available above 90 knots. So in case of a rejected takeoff below 90 knots, we will use max manual braking and full reverse. Alright, we're at the holding point, so let's do the before takeoff checklist. To the line, please. Parking brake set, fuel flow reset, then rate. Center fuel pumps currently not required. De-icing switches are not required. Cabin lights are as required. Flight instruments. Let's see. Heading is 196, checked. 45 checked. We're on to say 1035, 1035 chorus checked. Engine instruments are looking normal. Takeoff data V1137, rotate 138, V2 143. We have set our speed to 158. And nav equipment have been checked at this before takeoff checklist to the line. Alright, let's look that I'm not interfering with anyone. I am not. So we go Ostends traffic speedbird 235. We are going to come onto runway 08. That is speedbird 235 for Ostends traffic. So we go TARA, parking brakes off, apply some engine thrust, and when we cross the holding point we will turn on the landing lights. And we are entering the runway. Landing lights coming on. Left is clear, right is clear. And I will just lightly come to a stop. And the parking brakes coming on before takeoff. No, that is the takeoff. Before takeoff, checklist below the line, please. Landing lights on, strobe lights. Let's do that. Position and steady. Taxi lights off. Transponder TARA set. Traffic is pushed on. And once soon as we take off, we will start the clock. So parking brake off. Takeoff agreed. Stabilize thrust. Ostends traffic speedbird 235 taking off runway 08. Ostends traffic speedbird 235. And that is engine stabilized and takeoff. Takeoff thrust set indications normal. FMA is auto thrust arm, LNFV never armed. Speed armed cross checked.
80 knots.
Checked.
Rotate. E2.
Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Middle marker. We can now turn. Bug up, please. Bug up checked. Flaps 1. And flaps up. Our flaps gauge has decided to be reflective today. And outer marker starting the turn. 5,000 feet barometer standard. And we have, once we will have done the departure, I will switch the autopilot to command A. But I like to fly the SID manually. Okay, this is the clock, let's check this. Alright, I will apply command A. Autopilot is in command. Let's get the gear to off, disarm the auto brakes, and the engine starts are just to normal. "10,000 feet landing lights off after takeoff checklist, please." After takeoff checklist, auto brake off, engine start switches off, gear lever off, runway turn off lights off, cabin lights as required after takeoff checklist completed. I can also turn that off. Alright, climb out checklist, please. Autopilot command A engaged. We are on the standard barometer 1013. ATC is currently not here. Landing lights above 10,000 feet off, fasten seatbelt signs off, and the center fuel pumps are not required yet. That is the climb checklist completed. Let's have a little look. Leicester. There we go. We are now at cruise. And now we can get some center fuel. Let's do the first of our arrival performance, so landing dispatch. Right, we've done that. And I just kinda sit here and hope nothing goes wrong. I'll just keep my V-pilot window open just in case. Because we'll probably be contacted by London's North Centre. I'll just get an approximate 8S128075 on the nav too.
9 left. Departure runway 09 right. Transition level 65 wind 0508. Wind variable between 010 and 080. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Feeling 1,800 overcast. Temperature 4. 2.0. Altimeter 1038. Start and taxi contact director on 119.725. Pilots are reminded that retake of ATC instructions and clearances is mandatory. Pilots are to exercise caution when maneuvering in the runway holding areas that wingtip clearance is not assured. Acknowledge receipt of information Charlie and report aircraft type and turn QNH on first contact with Pedro. Advise on initial contact. You have information Charlie. Pedro information Charlie. Time 1420 Zulu. Automatic. Arrival runway 09 left. Departure runway 09 right. Transition level 65 wind 0508. Wind variable between 0.
That is some useful information that tells me the weather in England is pretty okay. Well, at least around Gatwick, because that's what I have. No, Heathrow, because I looked at Heathrow, but... I guess we could manually program in that star while we're at it. Leicester 1 Mike. At 2000. No, I need to be there exactly at flight level 2000. Like exactly 20,000. And then we go to the Trent VOR. So we just put in Trent. as we don't have a location. Let's remember how to do this. No.
Stansted traffic, looking 708, entering runway 04.
International 5335. London traffic. Starting climbing, level 2 for you.
That's a problem. Let me have that done. I'm going to dial in Trent 115.7. Alright, that's set. Leicester is approaching soon. So at Leicester we have to be careful that we switch over to Vorlog there. So I'm going to tune the VOR. The VOR is on our screen. We have TNT. Three 86 111.55. And a course of 052. Huh. Oh well. Let's make sure we get a star out first. Let's check if we have them still offline. EGCC ground is online, so it is 121.980. Let's get them.
Zero 05 left, transition level, flight level 55, surface wind 040 degrees 9 knots, visibility 10 kilometers or more, broken 1,800 feet, temperature +6, dew point +3, QNH 1040, threshold QFE 1031, acknowledge receipt of information Romeo. and advise aircraft type on first contact. Manchester Information Romeo, time 1450 Zulu, arrival runway 05 right, departure runway 05 left, transition level flight level 55, surface wind 040 degrees 9 knots, visibility 10 kilometers or more, broken 1,800 feet, temperature +6, dew point +3, QNH 1040, threshold QFE 1031, acknowledge receipt of information Romeo, and advise aircraft type on first contact.
There we go. That is 133705. Speedbird 235 with you at flight level 210.
Speedbird 235, London Control, squawk 0555, Leicester 1 mic arrival.
That will be squawk 0555 for Leicester 1 mic arrival, Speedbird 235.
With 2205, report your passing altitude.
Passing 1,500.
With 2205, thanks, climb now, flight level 190.
Climb to 190 with 2205.
Speedbird 235, descend flight level 140, is landing runway 05 right to Manchester.
Flight level 140 and then for 05 right, Speedbird 235.
London Control, hello, Ryanair 1525, flight level 1804230, inbound Abgate.
Ryanair 1525, London Control, climb flight level 330, route direct NAPEX.
Project timing to flight level 330 and directing NAPEX, Ryanair 1525.
QE Jet 799, turn right heading 300 degrees.
Right heading 300 degrees, congestion 799.
Delta 58 is the Nugra 1 hotel arrival for Heathrow.
Nugra 1 Hotel, Delta 58.
Speedbird 235, descend flight level 120.
Flight level 120 for Speedbird 235.
London Control, Ukraine International 5335, so flight level 240.
Ukraine National 5335, London Control, roger, Elvos 1 mic arrival from Manchester.
Ukraine International 5335, starting descent.
Ukraine National 5335, Elvos 1 mic arrival, and descend flight level 200.
Flight descent, flight level 200 and arrival, star Elvos 1 mic.
Speedbird 735, descend flight level 80. Sorry, correction, Viva 235, descend flight level 80.
Flight level 80 for speedbird 235.
28799, right turn please, heading 310 degrees.
Right, heading 310 for Tomjet 799.
Under control, KLM 342 with you, sir, and requesting 5 minutes out of cockpit.
KLM 342, under control, good afternoon. Digit 1 Golf around with Gatwick, and that's fine, report back.
Report back, and Digit 1 Golf 342.
London, good afternoon. FedEx 362 is with you, flight level 160.
FedEx 362, London control, thanks. It's the Croft 1 Bravo arrival for Birmingham.
On the Croft 1 Bravo for Birmingham, FedEx 362.
Descent checklist TI says as required, landing out checked, recall is checked. Radio altimeter set 386 feet, auto brake 2.
Tomjet 799, would you like me to continue heading 310 or direct Penhill?
Heading
Descent
310,
checklist
please.
completed.
Heading 310, Tomjet 799.
Ukraine International 5335, descend flight level 140.
140, Ukraine International 5335.
With Air 2205, flying flight level 280.
Flight 280, is that 205?
Walker 3250, contact Amsterdam 125.750.
Amsterdam 125.750, good night.
With Air 2205,
Double 0, please.
with Air 2205, route direct Dolas. Easy 807 with a control, climb now, flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, ED 807.
With Air 2205, direct please to Dolas.
Thanks, is it 205?
ED 786 Delta, direct Velox.
Direct Alex, this is 786 Delta.
Ukraine International 5335, maintain, oh, sorry.
Viva 235, descend flight level 60 and fly heading 290 degrees.
Flight level 60 and fly heading 290 degrees, speedbird 235.
Under control, KLM 342 back in the cockpit.
Roger.
Under control, easy 3359, gets 52 at Liverpool with information. Charlie, type A320 requesting flight goes to Palma, Mallorca.
Easy 3359, standby, break 2 jet 799, resume own navigation direct to Sopax.
Resume on navigation directing Sopax, Tomjet 799.
Delta 58 request descent.
Standby, Viva 235, turn left heading 270 degrees.
Left 270 degrees, speedbird 235.
Ukraine International 5335, descend flight level 110.
Ukraine International 5335, 110.
Delta 58, descend with Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
Goodbye.
London, good afternoon, Shuttle 3 X-ray, climbing through 3000, lift 20.
Shuttle 3 X-ray, London control, roger. Fly a heading of 205, climb flight level 190.
Flight now 190, heading 205, Shuttle 3 X-ray.
Golf Tango Tango, direct Digma.
Direct Digma, Golf Tango Tango.
Kiwi Jet 799, confirm direct Sopax, please.
Direct Sopax, just one moment.
Kiwi Jet 799, climb flight level 360.
Climb flight level 360, 799.
EG3359 cleared Palmer, Nancy 2 Victor departure, runway 09, squawk 1072.
Clear to Palmer on the Nancy to Victor departure runway 09, squawk 1072, easy 3359.
EG3359, read back correct. Shuttle 5 X-ray, left heading 195.
Left 195, shuttle 3 X-ray.
With Air 2205, climb flight level 370.
Climb 370, reserve 205.
Ukraine International 5335, descent flight level 80.
Flight level 80, Ukraine International Flight 335.
It's 10,000 feet, landing lights on and the fasten seatbelt sign.
Easy 4 Kilo Victor, nothing further into Stansted, Monty Unicorn 122 decimal 8, goodbye.
122 decimal 8 for easy 4 Kilo Victor, thanks, good day.
Shuttle 3 X-ray, resume our navigation Honolulu.
Negative navigation direct Honolulu, shuttle 3 X-ray.
Do a 235, descent to altitude 5,000 feet, Manchester QNH 1040.
5,000 feet and 1040 for speedbird 235.
Golf, Tango, it's ILS approach runway 08 at Rollersway.
Copy ILS 08. Rollersway, Golf Tango.
Scandinavian 2565, when ready, descend flight level 310.
When ready, descend flight level 310, Scandinavian 2565.
Right now 1525, you back with me?
Roger, back,
1525, thanks, climb flight level 390.
At approach checklist, we have altimeter checked, localizer frequency 111.55 checked.
Speedbird 235, descend to altitude 3000 feet.
That is 3,000 for speedbird 235.
Ukraine International 5335, descend flight level 60.
Localizer course checked 052052, approach will be armed soon.
EG807, further climb on Unicorn 122 decimal 8, goodbye.
Unicorn 122 decimal 8, goodbye.
London Control, hello, Lufthansa 7 Charlie, Lima Heavy, flight level 360.
Lufthansa 7 Charlie Lima, London Control, roger.
Turkish 1709.
Turkish 1709, London, hello, report your altitude.
4,000 feet, Turkish 1709.
Turkish 1709, fly heading 185, climb flight level 190.
Fly heading 185, climb flight level 190, Turkish 1709.
Speedbird 235, turn left heading 250 degrees.
Left 250 for 235.
EG786 Delta, nothing further now, one Unicorn 122 decimal 9, goodbye.
Unicorn, EG786 Delta, cheers, bye-bye.
Kiwi Jet 799, contact Shannon Control 134 decimal 260.
134 decimal 260 for Tom Jet 799.
Scandinavian 2565, descent flight level 180.
Descend flight level 180, Scandinavian 2565.
Ukraine International 5335, turn left heading 280 degrees.
280 degrees, turn left, Ukraine International Flight 335.
We're at 235, turn right heading 310 degrees.
Right 310 for 235.
Ukraine International 5335, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1040.
Descend 4,000 feet, QNH 1024, correction 40. Ukraine International 5335.
Flap on.
Turkish 1709, resume on navigation, direct exit.
Speed checked, flaps 1.
Resume on own navigation, direct exit, Turkish 1709.
FedEx 362, redirect chase.
Direct chase for FedEx 362.
Ukraine International 5335, turn left heading 250 degrees.
Turn left 250 degrees, Ukraine International 5335.
Flap 5, speed checked, flap 5.
Cuba 235, turn right heading 020 degrees, cleared ILS runway 05 right.
Right 020, cleared for the ILS 05 right, speedbird 235.
Lufthansa 7 Charlie Lima, route direct Leldo.
Oh god.
Lufthansa 7 Charlie Lima, route direct Leldo.
Ukraine International 5335, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
Descending 3,000 feet, Ukraine International 5335.
Flooded, good afternoon, EC3 on Golf Fox with you, 2,100 feet.
EC3 on Golf Fox, under control, hello, climb now, flight level 190.
190, 3 on Golf Fox.
EC3359, gate 52, Liverpool, request push and start.
EC3359, push start approved, Liverpool QNH 1041.
Push and start approved, 1041, EC3359.
EC821, you're on frequency. Shuttle 3 X-ray, nothing further now, monitor Unicom 122 decimal 8, goodbye.
Unicom Shuttle 3 X-ray, thank you for service, bye.
Descend at altitude 278 240. Hello, station calling, stay calls in again.
Delta 2378, approaching the base.
Delta 2378, yeah, are you outside my sector, monitor Unicom 122 decimal 8. Scuba 235, contact 118, descend
For weather, we're getting a bit of icing.
Speedbird 235, break.
Scuba 235, contact tower 118 decimal 630.
118630 for 235.
Golf Tango request descent for weather, we're just starting to get a bit of icing.
Golf Tango, roger, descend flight level 90 for now, I'll get you lower in about 10 miles just due to the airspace.
No worries, descent flight level 90.
ED31 Golf Foxtrot, turn right direct to Anvil, flying flight level 280.
Sorry, direct Anvil, 31 Golf Fox.
Ukraine International 533.
Manchester Tower, speedbird 235 with you, descending through 020. Speedbird 235 Manchester Tower with you, descending through 016. Manchester Tower, Speedbird 235, radio check.
1,000.
We're going around. Damn it.
Order for 5,000, hold it for 0 departure. Scandinavian 908 uniform, order control.
Alpha India 101, room 05 left, clear takeoff, center 040 degrees, nominal.
Manchester Tower, Speedbird 235 with you. We've just gone missed because I accidentally dialed the wrong frequency in there.
Speedbird 235, follow standard missed approach procedure, Manchester Tower received.
Alright, missed approach for the Speedbird 235.
Speedbird 235 is back to London for you on the missed approach 133.705, bye.
133.705, bye-bye, thank you.
Easy for 155 checking in with you, 22,200.
KLM 342, 1 of the Unicron, 122.9.
122.8, KLM 342, thank you, sir.
Easy 4155, London, thanks, descend flight level 120, Manchester landing 05 right.
Descend 120, call level, and expect 05 right, easy 155.
Ukraine International 5335, contact tower 118.630.
Ukraine International 5335, 118 is decimal 630, thank you for service, bye-bye.
Easy 3359, taxi, holding point Charlie, runway 09.
Holding point Charlie, runway 09, easy 359.
Easy 31 Golf Foxtrot, report requested cruise level.
Level 370, 31 Golf Fox.
Easy 31 Golf Foxtrot, roger, directed down, last climb flight level 330 for now.
Last climb level 330 to Easy 31 Golf Fox.
And Speedbird 235, we're back with you, we've gone missed.
So 235, turn left heading 270 degrees, climb to altitude 5,000 feet.
Left 270 and 5,000 feet for Speedbird 235.
London, hello, Viking 1523, flight level 350.
Viking 1523, hello, squawk 0473.
0473, Viking 1523.
Good afternoon, London Control, Eurowings 663, reporting in at flight level 350.
Eurowing 663, London Control, roger, thank you. Easy 4155, route direct Dane.
Easy 4155, please repeat.
Easy 4155, route direct Dane.
Redirect Dane, easy 4155.
Ryanair 709 of Foxtrot, contact Amsterdam radar 125.750.
One two five decimal 750 for Ryanair 709 Foxtrot.
Easy 4155, descend flight level 60.
Down 660, easy 4155.
Give it 235, confirm heading 270.
We'll go 270 for 235.
Easy 31 Golf Fox request.
Easy 01 Golf Foxtrot.
If we could change our flight cruising flight level to 350 due to weather performance issues.
Roger, that's fine.
Easy 3359 holding short Charlie 09, ready body park.
This is why you
Easy
take.
3359 Roger.
This is why you take extra fuel, people.
AI 101 outbound restore requires cruising level.
Alpha India 101, climb now, flight level 190.
Flying layer, flight layer 190, AI 101.
Roger, FedEx 34 with you, 6 for 170,000.
FedEx 34, London Control, Roger, flight heading 140 degrees, climb flight level 190.
190, 140.
London Control, Postman 695 Golf, flight level 270.
Postman 695 Golf, London Control, Roger, Mac Cooks 1 Echo East Midlands.
Roger.
Golf Tango Tango, when ready, further descent, flight level 50.
When ready, further descent 50, Golf Tango Tango. London Control, good afternoon, Easy 407, flight level 350 with bed Blakey.
Easy 407, London Control, thanks, Listo 1 November Luton.
Still 1 November, Easy 407.
Easy 4155, turn left heading 270 degrees.
Left turn 270 degrees, Easy 4155.
FedEx 362, when ready, descent flight level 90.
Descent 90, FedEx 362.
Ukraine International Flight 335, go around.
Ukraine International 5335, Roger, turn right heading 310 degrees, climb to altitude 5,000 feet.
Right, heading 310 and climb altitude 5,000 feet.
FedEx 34, turn right heading 180 degrees.
180.
Through a 235, turn left heading 190 degrees, descent to altitude 3,000 feet.
Left 190 at 3000 for the 235.
Easy 821, monitor Unicom 122.8. Easy 3359, after departure, runway 09, turn right heading 215, climb to altitude 3,000 feet.
After departure, turn right onto 215, climb to 3,000 feet, Easy 3359.
Easy 3359, that's correct, runway 09, clear takeoff, wind 060 degrees at 7 knots.
Takeoff, Easy 3359.
FedEx 34, resume our navigation direct Honolulu, Hotel Oscar November.
Hotel November.
Ukraine International 5335, turn right turn heading 320 degrees.
320 degrees, heading Ukraine International 5335.
Alpha India 101, monitor Unicom 122.8.
AI 11 Uniform 122 point decimal 8.
Easy 31 Golf Foxtrot, climb flight level 350, final level.
350, final level 31 Golf Fox.
With Air 2205, contact Amsterdam 125.750.
Contact Amsterdam 125.750. Have a nice day. With 205.
Easy 4155, turn left heading 220 degrees, descend to altitude 4,500 feet, QNH 1040. Easy 4155, turn left heading 230 degrees, descend altitude 4,500 feet, QNH 1040.
Left turn 230, descend down to 4,500, current speed 1040.
Easy 257, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, Easy 257.
Ukraine International 5335, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
Maintain 3,000, descent, correction, descent 3,000 feet, Ukraine International Flight 335.
FedEx 362, nothing further into Birmingham, monitor Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
122.8 for FedEx 362, goodbye.
Golf Tango Tango, flight
1 Center, 8 Alpha Mike,
5,000 QNH is 1042. Golf Tango Tango, flight heading 285, descend 3,000 feet, QNH 1042.
285 to 73,000, 104, choose Golf Tango Tango.
Give it 235, turn left heading 08 to 0 degrees, cleared ILS runway 05 right.
Left 080 and cleared for the ILS on 05 right for 235.
Easy 4155, speed 180 knots.
180 knots, easy 4155.
Easy 3359, report your passing altitude.
Passing 2,700 plus 3,000, easy 3359.
Easy 3359, climb flight level 70.
Climb flight level 70, easy 3359.
Scuba 235, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180 knots for 235.
Ukraine International 5335, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180 knots.
Lord North Control, and Channel 78 Alpha Mike 6 at flight level 340. Inbound.
78 Alpha Mike, runner control, thanks. Flight heading 1905, climb flight level 190.
Fly heading 1 out of 5, climb heading, what was that, 160 for Channel 78 Alpha Mike?
The heading 195 and level 190, please.
Heading 195, flight level 190, Channel 78 Alpha Mike, apologies.
Scandinavian 286, London control, roger. Easy 4155, turn right heading 020 degrees.
020 degrees, easy 4155.
Easy 82 Mike Juliet, London, roger.
Easy 82 Mike Juliet, noted.
Golf Tango Tango, descend altitude 2,000 feet, turn left heading 275.
2,000 is 275, Golf Tango Tango.
Ukraine International 5335, turn left heading 240 degrees.
240 degrees, Ukraine International Flight 335.
Easy 3359, turn left heading 130 degrees.
Left 130, easy 3359.
Postman 695 Golf, when ready, descend flight level 200, level by knock-in.
Descend flight level 200, next level by knock-in, postman 695 Golf.
FedEx 341 to Unicom 122.8. Easy 4155, continue left heading 350 degrees.
350 degrees, easy 4155.
Give it 235, contact tower 118.630.
118.630, thank you for your services, let's hope I don't have to come here again.
Easy 3359.
Manchester Tower, speedbird 235 with you, we've just captured the localizer and the glide slope. 405 right.
T35 Manchester Tower, good afternoon, runway 05 right, clear land, Stephenson 040 degrees knots.
05 right, clear to land for 235, thank you very much. Radio altimeter checked. VRF plus 5 sat dual channel armed. Gear down, flaps 30 and green.
November Papa 73 Bravo, by Alpha 1 number 05 left, clear for takeoff, Stephenson 040 degrees 7 knots.
Clear for takeoff, 05 left, November Papa 73 Bravo, thank you very much.
Landing checklist, go down altitude 3000 feet, set runway turn off lights later. Landing gear is down with 3 green, autopilot is checked. 1000 feet checked, we are stable and our missed approach altitude is set. Landing checklist is completed.
November Papa 73 Bravo, contact London 133.705.
133.705, thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Continue. We are very low. Let's just maintain a bit so we don't crash into those trees there.
100.
Checked.
50. 40.
Check. Close and hold.
10.
And maximum reverse thrust. Speed brakes deployed. Beautiful. That is 60 knots, reverse thrust cancel, and let's get off here.
Charlie Hotel Lima Kilo Sierra Manchester Tower, you with me?
Tim Tower, Lima Kilo Sierra with you, just setting up. Just doing checklist.
Charlie Hotel Lima Kilo Sierra, Roger, ready for departure, let me know.
Full contact when ready. Lima Kilo Sierra.
Ukraine International 5335, hello again, established.
Ukraine International 5335, Manchester Tower, Canadian 05 right clear land, surface wind 040 degrees 7 knots. Ukraine International 5335, 05 right clear land, surface 040 degrees 7 knots.
Ukraine International 5335, clear for land, runway 05 right.
Seabird 235 Box, Manchester, taxi holding point Delta Zulu 1, runway 05 left.
Taxi to Delta Zulu 1 of 02 of runway 05 left, and thank you for the welcome.
Easy 1618, are you with me? Easy 1618 Manchester Tower, are you with me?
Easy 1618, can you say that one more time, please?
Easy 1618, I was just asking if you were with me. What holding point are you programmed for, sir?
Easy 1618, taxiing to holding point Alpha Golf 1.
Easy 1618 on that note, via Alpha Golf 1, runway 05 left, takeoff, surface wind 040 degrees 7 knots.
Easy 1618, cleared for takeoff.
Let's clean up a bit. There we go. Alright. After landing checklist. Transponder TA. Flaps retract, speed brake down, landing lights off, strobe lights. On, taxi lights on. Cabin lights on as required, not required, probe heat, so blah blah. Yep. Outer
Tower
check is
Lotus Jet 3
completed.
Golf 1 Alpha and taxi holding point Alpha Foxtrot 1.
Jet 3 Golf, Jet Tower K, number 2.
Number 2, Jet 3 Golf.
Gatwick Tower, Charlie Hotel Lima Kilo Sierra, look to take off for Munich 05 left.
Station calling, say again.
Munich Tower, Charlie Hotel Lima Kilo Sierra, looking to take off 05 left for Munich.
Charlie Kilo Sierra, Manchester Tower, Roger. Stand by, break, easy 1618, contact London 133.705, goodbye.
Contact London Central 3.705, goodbye.
Charlie Kilo Sierra by Alpha 1, line up from the 05 left.
Line up 05 right, Lima Kilo Sierra.
Lima Kilo Sierra 05 left.
05 left.
Manchester Tower, good afternoon, EG 257 is ILS 05 right, 9 miles.
EG 257 Manchester Tower today, continue number 2.
Continue EG 257.
EG 4155 right, we've missed our aisles, the first one with 05 right.
Station calling, say again.
EG 4155, we've missed our aisles, the first one with 05 right.
EG 4155, yeah, I can see that, sir. You are outside of my ATC, so you have to resequence yourself back onto the ILS and then call me when you're established.
Yes, I'm just contact center someone.
Charlie Kilo Sierra 105 left, clear takeoff, left, swim 040 degrees 7 knots.
Clear to take off, Charlie Lima Kilo Sierra.
Manchester Tower, today, emergency 21 heavy with you.
Station 221, Manchester Tower, today, break, Tom Jet 38 Golf, behind the departing Airbus A310 by Alpha Foxtrot 1 line up from the 05 left behind.
The departing aircraft, Airbus, line up by Alpha Foxtrot 1, Tom Jet takeoff.
EG 257 Manchester Tower.
Manchester Tower, EG 257, go ahead.
EG 257 traffic information is in EasyJet A320 Neo on the missed approach. He's doing some sort of visual missed approach thing, but he's off to your 10 o'clock at approximately 8 miles.
That's copied, visual on TCAS, EG 257.
Seabird 235 by Delta Leader 1, cross runway 05 left, hold Papa 1.
Cross 05 left, hold Papa 1, speedbird 235.
Charlie Kilo Sierra, no further ATC, monitor Unicom 122, definitely.
Over to Unicom, thank you, Lima Kilo Sierra.
Clear left, clear right.
Good afternoon, Manchester Tower Goal, correction, November 86 Bravo Lima, ILS 058.
November 86 Bravo Lima, Manchester Tower, good day. Continue approach number 2, break easy 257, on 05 right, clear land, Epson 04037 knots.
Clear land 05 right, easy 257.
Beaver 235, contact round 131, hang on, bye-bye.
Standing by, 235.
Beaver 235, contact ground 121.855, bye-bye.
121.85, thank you very much, and goodbye for 235.
Bye-bye, Tom Jet 38 Golf from 05 left, clear takeoff, Epson 04037 knots.
Good for takeoff, Tom Jet, takeoff.
I did a stupid again. Manchester ground speedbird 235 with you at Papa 1.
River 235, Manchester ground. Hello, welcome to Manchester. Taxi stand 53 via Kilo, Juliet and Golf.
Stand 53 via Kilo Juliet and Golf 235. Where's Juliet gone? Kilo onto Juliet, yep, there we go. Clear left, clear right.
Manchester ground, 10x29 we're ready for position start.
10x2908, stand to 8, push and start to 3, face west.
Position start 3 facing west, 10x29
Manchester ground, DZ82 Bravo Lima, type A320, stand 5, west icon to Amsterdam, we have information Sierra, QH 1040.
Is it 82 Bravo Lima, Manchester ground? Good afternoon, you're outside Amsterdam, Decimal 1 Sierra departure, squawk 6012. 82 Bravo Lima, UFN Amsterdam, Desig 1 Sierra, departure, squawk 6012.
Air Canada 171, pushback complete, requesting taxi.
Canada 171 taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 26 left, via Kilo, Bravo and Alpha.
Kilo, Bravo and Alpha, Horseshoe with 05 left, Air Canada 171.
Manchester ground, apologies, we copy squawk 6012, can you repeat departure specifically?
Is it 82 Bravo Lima, AFM, it's the Desig 1 Sierra departure.
Roger, cleared IFR to Amsterdam. Squawk 6012, Desig 1 Sierra departure, easy 82 Bravo Lima.
82 Bravo Lima, we got correct.
Manchester Ground, good afternoon, EG257, holding point Bravo 1.
EG257, standby, control change.
November 86 Bravo Lima at Manchester Ground, good afternoon. Taxi to stand 67 via Alpha, Delta and Echo.
Manchester Ground, November 86 Bravo Lima, looking for the signature actually, is it possible?
November 86 Bravo Lima, no problem, taxi to the Business Aviation Apron via Alpha.
The signature via Alpha, November 86 Bravo Lima.
We have the APU on the bus.
Canada 171, hold position.
Hold in position. Air Canada 171.
Alright, let's get the parking checklist. Parking brake set.
EG257,
Engine
Manchester Ground.
controls, fuel cutoff switches off.
Manchester Ground, EG257, go ahead.
Ground contact established, blah blah blah. Passenger signs are already off.
Stand 9er via
passenger
Alpha,
signs
Charlie,
off.
Papa, Bravo and Juliet Foxtrot.
APU bleeder, we have that.
Taxi to stand 9 via Alpha, Charlie, Papa and Bravo. EG257.
Let's just go to Bright. Turn off the anti-call. Wing and wheel well, all of that stuff. Fuel pumps off. That is checked.
Manchester Ground, Sonic 298, we've just pushed back.
Antennas off, electro-hydraulic pumps off.
298, taxi, hold short,
Isolation
November, Charlie
valve
1.
open.
Taxi
Flight
hold short, November,
directors
Charlie
off.
1, Sonic 298.
Electric power is established, exterior glass is wiped, and then open the doors to connect the jetway.
Postman 24 X-ray Juliet, I don't have a flight plan for you, please refile. Canada 171, give way to an EasyJet A320 and a Learjet, taxiing your left to right, continue taxi Alpha 1.
Give way to the traffic and continue Alpha 1, Air Canada 17. 1847 Delta Foxtrot, Manchester ground, requesting pushback on start, stand 48.
Ryanair 47 Delta Foxtrot, stand 48, push and start approved, face west.
So face west, Ryanair 47 Delta Foxtrot.
Hello, Manchester ground, KLM 772, requesting Alpha clearance to Amsterdam.
KLM 772, Manchester ground, hello, you are clear to Amsterdam. Desig 1 Sierra departure, runway 05 left, squawk 4761, the Manchester QNH 1040.
Clear to Amsterdam via the Desig 1 Sierra departure, runway 05 left, squawk 4761, Manchester QNH 1040, KLM 772.
KLM 772, read back correct. Air Canada 171, no further ATC available, monitor Uniform 122.8, goodbye.
Fires on Canada 122.8, have a good day, thank you for ATC, bye-bye.
Shanix 298, continue taxi, holding point Alpha 1, runway 05 left, via November Charlie, Delta, Papa, Bravo and Alpha.
Sierra taxi 2, holding point Alpha 1, runway 05 left, via November Charlie, Delta, Papa, Bravo and Alpha, Shanix 298.
Postman 2 for X-ray Juliet, approach Innsbruck.
Postman 2, correction, Postman 2 for X-ray Juliet, report your stand number and aircraft type.
We're currently at stand 61 Lima and we are an Boeing 737, right sir?
Postman 2 for X-ray Juliet, I need you on an odd level for Innsbruck. Can you accept flight level 310 or flight level 290?
310, Postman 2 for X-ray Juliet.
Postman 2 for X-ray Juliet, flight level 2, correction, flight level 310. You are clear to Innsbruck, Listo 2 Sierra departure, runway 05 left, squawk 7536, the Manchester QNH 1040.
Innsbruck, list 1, correction, list 2 Sierra departure, 05, frequency 7036, and Manchester pressure 1040, Postman 2 for X-ray Juliet.
Postman 2 for X-ray Juliet, negative, squawk 7536.
7536, Postman 2 for X-ray Juliet.
Postman 2 for X-ray Juliet, read back correct.
Manchester ground, Speedbird 235 will be going dark. Thank you very much for your help.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Alright, parking shutdowns checklist, parking brakes, set, engine, fuel control switches are cut off, ground contact is established, ground operations are done, passenger signs are off, AP bleed air is off,
316 heavy at stand
anti-collision
27
lights
requesting
is
RR
off,
clearance
fuel
2
pumps
Madrid.
are off, anti-ice is off,
Leipzig
electrohydraulic pumps
316, Manchester ground.
off, isolation
Good
valve is
evening.
open, flight directors
Stand by and
are
one for clearance.
off. Electrical power is established via ground power and exterior lights are as required. Doors are open. Parking shutdown checklist completed. Securing checklist. Let's first check that we have deplaned. Actually, we're going to deplane first.
Leipzig Air 316, I have a reroute for you, report ready to copy.
Ready to copy, Leipzig 316 heavy.
Leipzig 316, after departure, ASMIM, Papa 16, knock-in, Papa 17, Betty, and then as filed. Send text to you as well.
Okay, wait.
Alrighty, that was it.
Asmin, Papa 16,
Excuse?
lock-in, Papa 17, Bessie.
Head left. Transition left.
Once again, 316 with the reroute, you are cleared.
Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Overcast 2000.
Left, score.
Random frequency, so quiet.
Shanix 298, no further ATC available. Monitor Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
122.8, thank you very much for your service, bye bye.
Oh wait, we don't even have the bus there, they're just standing there. Funny. We don't need those anymore. Let's start with our full shutdown. Funny enough.
Postman 24, X-ray Juliet, stand 61, push and start approved, face south.
Postman is opposed south, Postman 24, X-ray Juliet.
KLM 772 requesting push and start.
KLM 772, stand 21, push and start approved, face east.
Push and start approved, face east, KLM 772.
Alright, is everyone off? Almost. $30 people left.
Manchester Ground, DC 25 Delta X-ray A320 near San 2, information Alpha, Jet 810 request clearance to Takeoff.
EZ25 Delta X-ray, Manchester Ground, hello, standby.
Clicky button. By the way, don't just go clicky button in cruise, you don't know what button you're pressing, you're gonna have an issue.
Ryanair 47 Delta Foxtrot, taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 05 left via Juliet, Kilo, Bravo and Alpha.
Taxi holding point via Juliet, Kilo, Bravo and Alpha, runway 57 Delta Foxtrot.
Alright, 0.
Manchester Ground, EZ82 Bravo Lima, request push and start.
EZ82 Bravo Lima stands 5, push and start approved.
Push and start approved, EZ82 Bravo Lima.
EZ25 Delta X-ray, there's a reroute in text for you. Let me know if you're able to accept that route.
Alright, let's do the securing checklist. IRS mode selectors off, APU is off, fuel pumps off, emergency exit lights disarmed, window heat is off, backs are off, cabin lights are as required. Exterior lighting is
EZ25 Delta X-ray with the reroute, you are cleared to Keflavik.
Standby power.
For Sierra departure, runway 05 left,
If I can reach the goddamn switch.
0215.
Off.
And
And battery turning off. There we go. Secure checklist.
772 ready for
What
the
the fuck? We do not have any power yet, we still... Alright, that was it. Let's review the flight here. The landing was pretty good. The G-force was 1.02, that's nice. Yep, I'm happy with that, so that was flying.